everybody, Marlene, aka Snowgardener 307. We're here for my monthly budget. As you guys know, our budget has been changing because life happens, and this month is no different. So we're going to go ahead and talk about that. We're going to stuff some cash, and we're going to do some savings challenges. So let's go ahead and hop into it.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up.
Hello everybody, Marlene, aka Snowgardener 307. So as I said in the intro, we are here for my budget, my goals, and some savings challenges. So let's go ahead and get started with my budget. I'm going to go through this really quickly with you guys. As I'm filming this budget today, you guys are going to see it a few days later. At this point, my husband still doesn't have any money coming in. And so I am absorbing a few of his bills into this budget so that in 2 weeks, when a lot of the stuff is due, we're not going to have to come up with quite as much. So first of all, you guys, with my paycheck and rollover money, I am working with $6,230. Thank goodness this paycheck had holidays and some extra hours on it. That made it so much easier to absorb some of those bills. So first of all, my regular monthly payments on these things right here. Home Depot, $200. Stash, $25. This is a minimal investment going into my IRA. My hubby, $855. Electricity, $81. And we do have a roundup of $4. Now, you guys, the roundup has changed, and I'll talk about that here in just a little bit. Verizon, $236.30. So we did a roundup of $370, or $3.70, not $370. And then our American Airlines credit card had some stuff for my business and a few expenditures where I got a little bit carried away. So $800 for that. So we have a roundup of $770, and our bill total is $2,205. That means that we are bringing down to the next section $4,025, and I just realized I forgot to bring that down. So $4,025. And then in our envelopes / digital, this is what we're doing. So you guys, if you don't watch my other channel, I have been doing a $10 a week grocery budget for the past 7 weeks. So we're doing this because of budget purposes. I also like to do pantry challenges because I do have a prepper pantry and I like to rotate through my stock, but this time it's because of money. So normally we would spend $125 a week on groceries. I'm giving us $50 a week, even though my challenge is to spend $10 or less. So with the extra $40, I have been putting that towards debt when we don't spend it. Prepper Pantry is going to get $100. This is normally $200, so I've cut it in half. Miscellaneous and Fun getting $50. Home getting $50. Me, I'm getting $100 of guilt-free money to spend on whatever I want. My gas money or my car money, $200. And this is way more than I spend in gas, but whatever's left over at the end of the month, I go ahead and put into my sinking fund. And I just had to do license plates for my car, one of my husband's truck, and a trailer. And so that took quite a bit of money out of there. So any of the leftovers, it goes back in there. And then my hubby needs some spending money too. He needs money for gas. He needs money to spend. That's just how life is. So he took $200, and so that's $950 left. So that leaves us with $3,075 rolling on over into the sinking funds. Now the sinking funds look a little bit different this time because I am trying to minimize, and also because our goals have changed and shifted. So Gifts and Celebrate is still getting $185. Clothes and Garden are not getting anything this time. I leave them on my list so that I don't forget to put them when I'm ready for them to come back. Giving is getting $100. Sorry, you guys. And I don't want to stop putting money away for giving because that is still important to us. And we still have money to eat. We still have money to pay our bills. So even though we are in a financial crunch, we're not desolate. So I think that's super important. Holidays is getting nothing. JMP, this is my son and daughter. I put $40 in each of their envelopes each month to be able to take them out to lunch or do something with them because they live in a town 100 miles away from me. Land tax, I have doubled this because I'm going to go ahead and fill my husband's portion as well. Normally, we each spend $36 a month on our land tax, and that's for 6 acres that we own. So I rounded it up, and that's an 8. We're going to go ahead and round up $8. Personal care, $400, you guys. I am still stuffing a lot of my envelopes as if nothing was wrong. Doesn't mean I'm spending the money. I'm just putting the money in there, and then if it has to come out to pay for something else, it will definitely do that. Pets, I'm going to go ahead and stuff my money and my husband's money. So normally we each do $100 a month, so I'm doing $200. Sam's Club, I just did 100. I decided not to stuff for my husband, and he won't be stuffing later this week or later this month either. So $100. Subscriptions for me, $28 with a $2 roundup. Subscriptions for my husband, $20. Home is $50. Garbage is normally something my husband does. That's $40. Auto insurance is normally something my husband does. That'll be $400. And I do have a few placeholders that I'm going to use. And I think I'm going to have to put a $100 bill in there as well. And savings challenges, approximately $1,000. Now, I say approximately because I have already done a savings challenge stuffing for my members and my numbers weren't exactly correct, but I don't have the time nor the care to fix it to the exact dollar. If I have money going into savings challenges, that's all that matters. So we've got a $10 roundup. That totals $2,685, which leaves us $390. Now, some of you guys might be going, Marlene, why don't you just take that $1,000 and put it towards your debt? That would be a big dent. You are correct, but I love doing savings challenges and it helps keep me motivated and it's fun to do it. So that is what I've decided to do. And all of my debt is at 0% interest, so I'm not paying any interest. And then we skipped extra debt here. Piggy penny, I'm going to go ahead and do my husband's for that as well. So we're putting $100 into the piggy penny. Now, I decided to go ahead and roll over $100 into my emergency fund right away without doing challenges. You're going to see why in just a second with my goals. Roll over $190, that's a little bit higher than I normally leave in my rollover, but with life's uncertainties right now, I decided I'd like a little bit more money. So that is $390, which gives us a zero-based budget. Now, the roundup of $17.70 is going to my emergency fund, and this is a change. And let me talk to you guys about my goals. So my goals have changed. And you guys, you didn't see goals on this channel because life was happening. So goals for 2024 right here. This is the Life Happens version. And I'm setting these goals with you guys today, the last day of January. Like I said, you're not going to see this video for probably 2 or 3 days, but this is when it's happening. So my Life Happens version. So my goal number 1 is emergency fund. And I want to get this back up to $8,000. Just so you guys know, my emergency fund right now is all the way down to $1,510.99. I'm not going to discuss what happened to the money. If you've been watching my channel for a while, it won't take that much to put 2 and 2 together. But I'm not going to go into any other particulars. Just know the money is gone. That's all that matters. The money is gone. And no, I didn't just waste it. No, I didn't go on a shopping spree and spend a bunch of money. Number 2 is to pay off Discover. You guys are like, what Discover, Marlene? This is a brand new debt. Again, not going to go into particulars about it. This is a new debt at 12 months, 0% interest. So we have added debt. And as of today, the balance on this debt is $8,320. Number 3 is to pay off Home Depot. Now, this is nothing new. This is what I was working on my last video. This is still a goal. So as of 1/31/24, I owe $6,150. Now, this is at 0% as well. Some of them are a little bit less than a year from now. Some of them are longer. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the mini goal number 1, which is only $26.09 left on that expires in December of this year. And number 2 of $719.62, which expires February of next year. This is the refrigerator that we just had to purchase. So these 2 are my top priorities for debt. Once these 2 are paid, then we're going to start on the Discover, because the debt on this, the 0% interest, runs out before the 0% on these final 2 for the Home Depot. So I'm kind of doing an avalanche snowball method, maybe combined a little bit. And that's what I'm going to do. And that's the important thing when you guys are setting your goals, when you're dealing with debt, when you're dealing with life. You have to decide what's right for you and your family and make your goals and stick to them. Dang it. If you make goals, write them down, share them, make them achievable. Let us know when they're going to happen. Where are you starting at? How are you going to get there? And so that is my goals. Now I've got some stretch goals. This is my if life was perfect version. One of these goals is something that was going to be my main goal for this year, but life happened. Things changed. Money happened, right? And so my number 1 stretch goal was to max out my IRA for the first time ever in my life. And I wanted to put $7,000 into there. Now I put that this had $25 in there. It actually, I think, has a little bit more, but that's what it's got so far. And that is now on the back burner. It's still something I'd like to do. And when my husband starts bringing income back in and we start getting financially stable again, and these things are done, then I can start working on this. Maybe it won't be for 2024. Maybe the first time I'll be able to max out my IRA for my life will be in 25 or 26. It's okay. It's still one of my goals. And then we need to restart the Australia savings. You guys, I told my members already, but Australia is officially off the calendar for 2024. It stinks. It sucks. It is what it is. I've talked to the people that are important to me about this. They know the details of what's going on. The people that I was planning on seeing, why I wanted to go to Australia, things like that. And so right now, the Australia savings is down to $1,916.94. Now you guys might be asking me, Marlene, if it's off and you needed money for things, why didn't you drain it? First of all, I didn't have the heart to drain it. Second of all, I have some people that have donated to the Australia Fund. They didn't donate to my debt. They didn't donate to Life Happening. They donated to the Australia Fund. So I want to respect them and leave that money in the Australia Fund because it's still a goal of ours. And so this year it was supposed to be about after the beginning of the year, since I'd paid my car off, since I paid the furniture off, since all I had left was the Home Depot, the original goal was to just continue making the monthly payments on the Home Depot and put all of the extra money I had to Australia. Obviously, life happened. That's not happening. Okay, then I just popped one in after I talked to my members. It was kind of when I was filming my members only video. And you guys, if you're interested in becoming a member of my YouTube channel, you can look down below. If you click the join button, it doesn't automatically have you join. You click the join button, it shows you the different levels, what you get, and then you can decide if you want to join or not. So it's one of those things. But I realized I didn't put the CD ladder in. My goal, and this is not necessarily a if life was perfect version, it should be up here, but life's not perfect and I messed up and forgot it up there. So I want to complete the ladder. I started in May of last year. So that means I need to buy a CD in February, March, and April, and then I will have completed the ladder. Now, I would like to be able to add a little bit in each month. And I'm only going to continue adding in to my CD ladder as long as interest rates stay at reasonable rates. If the CDs start dropping down quite a bit, then I'm going to pull the money on my CD ladder and put it into a high yield interest. Now, of course, you can only add or pull your CD depending on your terms. For mine, it's a 12-month CD, so I can only do those things after a year. So in May, for my first CD, I can assess what the interest is going to be for the next 12 months and determine if I want to add money, if I want to pull it out, what I want to do. And so there's that. And then I put a quote on here. I love quotes. I love things. And of course I ran out of room, so don't mind that. But it says, failure is simply the opportunity to begin again, this time more intelligently. So there was failures that happened. Were they necessarily my failures? Maybe not, but it doesn't matter. And we are on the rebuilding phase. And of course, we're sharing all of this with you guys because we're here to keep it real, but we're hopeful that this will inspire you guys, because we know we can do it. I started this journey in March of 2020 is when I started my journey. When I said, I can't live this way anymore. I can't live with almost $50,000 of credit card debt. Struggling every month to pay bills because I made good money. I'm not rich by any means, but I technically made enough money that I shouldn't be feeling the way that I was feeling. And so we are much better off than where we were. Now, are we better off than we were 6 months ago? No, but that's okay because life happens. There's up and downs and it happens. So let's go ahead and stuff some cash. We're going to go ahead and stuff my wallet first. So I've got my wallet here, you guys. This is a wallet that my husband bought for me. I've got the matching purse. Had this for several years. We bought it on he bought it on a second-hand website and absolutely love it. And I still use cash dividers. And these cash dividers and these envelopes that I use are so old, it's not even funny. So, grocery. So for our food, we're doing $50 a week, as I told you guys. Now, our goal is only to spend $10. And because of that, I have broken it down into $50 increments using 2 20s for each week. And let's see, let me make sure, and a 10. So we've got 4 weeks. Now, you guys might be asking, if you're brand new to my channel, Marlene, why aren't you just putting $200 in there if that's what it is for the month? I don't like carrying all of my grocery money around for the entire month. So what I do is I take my $50, I put it behind my tab, it goes in my wallet. The rest of these go into another envelope in the safe, because there's no reason to carry around this much money. Now, before my son moved out, we had an $800 grocery budget. So that was $800. So that's why it was so important to me. And now I've got the habit. So that's what I like to do. The Prepper Pantry has got a $100 budget. I'm going to go ahead and put $100 in. Now, ideally, I'm not going to spend this money at all, and it can go to debt. And also, with the money that's left over from the groceries, that will go to debt as well. And then we have got my car, and my car, of course, is going to get $200. It's going to get 2 50s and 5 20s. 20, 40, 60, 80, and 1. So that is for me to use. And some of you guys might go, I don't like paying cash for gas. I don't either, you guys. I use my card, and then I make change with this, and I put whatever amount I have spent. I move it to my bank tab, which is in here. And so then that way I don't have to go into pay. And then we've got my money. We're going to go ahead and do $100 for that as well. So we've got 20, 40, 60, 80, and 1. And as I said, this is my guilt-free money. This is money I can spend on anything that I want. And then we've got pay it forward. We're going to go ahead and add a $50 into this. This can be paying it forward to a YouTuber, an Etsy shop. This could be paying it forward to somebody in my local community if they need it. Then fun and miscellaneous is going to go ahead and get $50. This is still the fun and miscellaneous money that is left over from the last month. I'm going to keep it in there. I'm going to keep it rolled on over. And then we have got home. Now, I don't want to keep any more than $50 in here. I didn't spend this last month for home. So I'm going to go ahead and move this on over to my home category here. So I'm going to put this $50 right here into home. And then I'm going to go ahead and grab the new 50 and put it into my wallet. That is what happens normally with the leftover money. And here's the bank tab that I was telling you guys about. So there's the cash that I carry with me. I'll put that in my wallet off camera, make our lives a little bit easier. And now let's go ahead and jump into our adulting binder. Now I've got emergency fund right here in the front. Now, when cash goes in here, this is anything that's less than $100. So this might be my savings challenge money, anything like that. So I don't technically stuff in my emergency fund here because I want it in the bank where I'm going to be making money. So auto insurance, this is one that I told you that I normally don't stuff on my paycheck. But guess what? I need to, because my hubby doesn't have money coming in. So we've got a few placeholders here. So we've got $300 in placeholders, $100 in cash. And you guys, we are still paying that super high insurance rate. Some of you guys said, drop your son, have him get his own insurance. Because my son had his accident when he was still 17, the truck that he drives and pays for is technically mine. So that's why I'm not changing that. So we've got 100, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 2,000, 320. And let's go ahead and grab out another $1,000 placeholder. And of course, our insurance is crazy ridiculous. I have been watching people online talking about their insurance rates, and it is unbelievable. It's not just us, you guys. It's not just us. That made me feel a little bit better to know that insurance is one of those things that is just going up, and it's hitting all of us hard because we have myself, my husband, my 18-year-old son, and my 21-year-old daughter still on auto insurance. So we've got auto insurance. And just so you guys know, if they are doing something where they are improving themselves, whether that be college or schooling or doing anything like that, then I pay for it. So my auto, this only rolls over when I've got leftover money. And as I told you guys, I just paid for all of those license plates. So that's pretty thin. Then we've got land tax. And we're going to do 36 times 2. And we're actually going to do 36 2 times because I had already figured this out and then I had changed it. So to keep it easy, we're just going to do this. So this will be our land tax for both my husband and I. And we have contemplated selling the land, but that's not something we're doing at this point. Pets is going to go ahead and get $200. So 100 and 200. This pays for their food, for the grooming, for anything that they need. And then home maintenance, we're going to go ahead and add another $50 into there. And so I will probably go through and deposit some money, but I just am not ready yet. My subscriptions right here is going to get $28. So 25, 6, 7, and 8. So $28 there. And then Sam's Club is going to get $100. Now, let me look through my categories here and see what I've done. I normally highlight this as I go, and I wasn't. So I want to make sure that I get everything that I need to. All right, so next we need to go ahead and grab our giving and gift binder. So our giving goes in our Christmas Miracles. So we're going to go ahead and pop a $100 bill into there. And then Christmas, you guys, I only stuff Christmas through savings challenges. So we don't actually stuff it that way. Holidays is not getting any money from me. Then we're going to go ahead and do birthdays. And our birthdays get $17 each. I'm going to go ahead and set this binder off to the side. So we have got my husband, me, my daughter, my son, and then we do one other category of giving that is gifts for anybody else. So we do $17 a month. And when my son turns 19 this year, I'm going to start doing something a little bit different with birthdays, but I want to roll it through their birthdays this year. So we're keeping it that way. So my son will be the first one that has a birthday, so his will change, but everybody else's will stay the same until they have a birthday. So let's double check this. So we've got $17. So 10, 15, 16, 17. We'll go ahead and put it in my son's envelope right here. And this is a $200 budget for everybody is what it is. And we've got my husband's birthday, so $17. And we've got my daughter's birthday, $17. And we have my birthday, $17. And then we have that category of gifts. And so that gets the last $17. So we'll put that in there. And I will give you guys a little spoiler. This is what I'm going to be using for the future birthdays right here. The Plan to Plan Sticker Co. Celebrations is still going to go ahead and get $100. This is the money that we spend when we actually celebrate somebody's birthday. So if we go out for a meal, if we throw a party, anything like that, that's the money that we use. Okay, so that binder is all done. And now you guys, I actually need to grab my husband's binder. And I didn't think about needing that one, so I didn't grab it because normally I don't stuff his. So here's my husband's binder, and it's pretty empty because life has happened. And so we need to go to subscriptions. So his subscriptions is going to get $20. And garbage is going to get $40. And for right now, this is pretty much all that we're stuffing in his binder. So we got those done. And then we need to do Piggy Penny. And then we've got savings challenge money. And that's it, you guys. So that's our cash stuffing. Let me go ahead and roll on over to Piggy Penny. And you guys, Piggy Penny is one of my original savings challenges. And we are doing the challenge this year for 52 weeks. And of course, we're doing $25 a week. So I'm going to go ahead and color in 4 piggies today. And we've got our piggy jar right here. So when you buy this, you get several different versions of this. Plus you get the pigs that you can color. And I actually Mod Podge these onto the container. But let's go ahead and grab a colored pencil. And so we went with the $25 pig this year because we didn't know what life was bringing. So we actually have increased each year that we have done the Piggy Penny. This is our 3rd year that we've done the Piggy Penny, and we have increased. The first year we did the Piggy Penny where you do the penny a day version. And then we went up last year to the $15 pig. This year we're doing the $25 pig. And originally this money here was going to go to Australia if we needed it. So now this money right here is just going to be set aside for adulting. That's what I'm going to call it. So it might not be debt because, you know, maybe we'll have our debt paid off. Okay, maybe not. Most likely this will be going to debt when we get it all done. And as I said, it doesn't matter that we're not putting this money towards that debt every month, because we have 0% interest on all of our debt. So, but it is funny because now that I'm sitting here thinking about it, and I'm thinking about the amount of money that's going into the piggy penny this year, it's quite a bit more. So it kind of makes me want to get the money into the bank. And if I decide to do that, maybe I will buy some more play money, right? Some more placeholders, and do that and get this money put in. And I can just do a savings account for piggy penny. I need to get some $20 placeholders bought in order to do that. 20 and 5s, maybe some 50s. Or maybe I just should make some. Maybe I'll do that. You guys, here I am just chatting away. So $100. So we're done with our first row of our piggies. I probably should have done the extra one for my husband too. Because with 52 weeks, the way that we were doing it was we, at the point that we did this, got paid once a month. Now my husband, depending on what's going on, it might be a twice a month pay. Who knows? All right, so that is our piggy penny. And this is just one of our fun savings challenges. Now we're going to go ahead and do some savings challenges. And for the savings challenges that I'm going to do today, you guys, we have reassessed, like I said. And so we're going to go ahead and take some money out. We're not going to sit there and play all of this money for our savings challenges. And I'm looking for my note. I made a note for myself that now has disappeared, that I can't find, that said how much money I was going to put. So this week we're going to do $150. So let's do 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now, was I getting 10 or was I getting 20? I can't remember. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 110, 15, 20, 25, 30. So I need 10 more. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So I'm going to take all of this money and put it into the safe for future savings challenges. Now at the very back, we do have our bucks that are our G bucks, our A bucks, and our D bucks. I don't know how many we have. I just went ahead and pulled those out of our savings. And so out of our savings challenge money, that is. Let's go ahead and put these in here. Our main goals have shifted. So our binders have changed already, you guys. One binder that is being set aside for right now is my me binder. This binder isn't going to see any attention at least this month. So that binder is going to go into the safe and just stay how it is. Now, we've got other binders that are still going to be used because we're still going to live our life. So we've got our Christmas binders. We've got our monthly Christmas binder and our Christmas Cuties, which is Christmas Future. We are going to stuff these on the next savings challenge video that you see. Then we have got a revamped red binder. Now this red binder right here is adulting, through and through adulting. So this binder has emergency fund and debt. That's it. Then we've got our blue binder. That again is all about adulting. And then last but not least, we have got our brand new binder that it was planned on being used for debt. So nothing different there. And this is our February binder, you guys. This is from Janelle Ray Budgets. I actually opened this on a members only video and we did a little bit of cash stuffing into it. So we're going to go ahead and set this one aside. We're going to do this one last. And we're going to go ahead and start off with our blue binder because that goes with our savings challenges that are in our happy planner. So let's go ahead and roll on over. So we've got Shut the Box. Shut the Box. And this is from my friend Renee over at Reinventing Renee. And this is going to debt. And that's what the plan was. This was always going to be going to debt. And then we have my new dice tower. You guys, I'm so excited. I need to grab 2 dice. And we're going to grab a few, you guys. We let the dice decide themselves. So we're going to grab a few dice. We're going to run them through the dice tower and see who wants to play today. Who's going to be nice. So we've got those dice there. Are those all 6-sided? They sure are. We also forgot to grab our coloring utensils, as I like to call them. So let's run these through and see who is going to get to play today. And I like to pick whoever does the highest. So we've got 2 4s. I have a feeling they're not going to get to play. And we've got a 5. Come on, dice. And we've got a 6 and a 5. So these are out. The 6 is in. Highest of this one. So we're going to do this pink one and this purple one. And you guys, this is just my way of having fun with my savings challenge. So for Shut the Box, if you haven't played Shut the Box before, boy, are you missing. It's an actual board game, which I have now. My husband bought it for me for Christmas, which I absolutely love. And the goal of this savings challenge right here is to use a combination of 2 numbers, up to 2 numbers for coloring these in. Sorry, you guys. I was trying to think of how to describe it, make it easy. So we're going to go ahead and start rolling. We are going to go ahead and save the dollar amount of the dice that is not picked. Green is what we're rolling. So we're going to color green, and I'm actually going to switch and put my dice over here, and hopefully you guys can see what they end up being. Let's see. Let me look to make sure. I never know where my camera view. Oh, that's perfect. Okay. So here we go. Let's see what we can get. So we have got 4. So we're going to go ahead and color in 4. And we have got another 4. Oh, please. I mean, that might be all of our money right there. So we're going to do 3 and 1. Okay, bigger bucks, bigger bucks. Okay, now we've got 11. That's more like it. So we're going to go ahead and do 5 and 6 for 11. Okay, come on. We need a 9. Come on, number 9. How about a 9? We'll take that. All right, now we need an 8 or a 7 or a 2 or a 10 or another 9. So we got a 10, so we can do 8 and 2. And you guys, if we shut the box right here, we owe 25 bucks. So we need a 7, you guys. Come on, we haven't shut the box in a long time. Come on, 7. We got an 8. Oh, dang it, so close. So we're saving 7 bucks towards our debt today with Shut the Box. Just a fun little dice game. So 5, 6, and 7. And our blue binder, as I said, goes along with this one. So I don't know why I put it away. We've got Shut the Box. And don't worry, we're going to stuff Georgette and we're going to stuff the Pop-It book because those are all going towards debt. And then you guys, I've got a brand new challenge that my members got for free this month. It's also available on my Etsy shop. It's Fill Your Heart. Roll a die to determine how much you will save to fill your heart. For me, I'm going to be using this one for debt this month. So debt. And we've got several boxes on this one. So we've got 6, 12, 18, 24. So we are actually going to roll 4 dice twice. So we're going to roll these 4 dice. So we have got a 2, a 2, a 4, and a 5. And we're going to roll these 4 dice again and see what we can get. Whoo, we got some big numbers there. A 6, a 5, and a 3, and a 1. So now we need to get the calculator out and figure out what we've got. So let's go ahead and add this up. I've got Mr. Casio here. Linda is hanging out in the front living room because we were using her out there. So let's see. So we are starting out with $28 towards debt for this one. So 25, 6, 7, and 8. And we are going to go ahead and stuff this in here. Now, if you're not a fan of gnomes, you guys will be happy to know that there is another version of Fill Your Heart that doesn't have gnomes. So go online, check it out. And then one thing, you guys, I did want to let you know that I retired 2023 in 2023 because we are not doing Australia at this point. And that's what that was being saved towards. So we've got 2024. And so we're going to go ahead and roll a dice. And it's just going to be 1 dice. So it's going to be, are we going to roll a dice? I was thinking like 1 through 6. All these numbers are really big and scary to me. So maybe I will just pick a number. And I'm going to use colored pencils on this one. So I'm just going to pick a number. And let's see. Well, let's roll a dice. 1. So we've got, let's roll. What do we have? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. we're going to count this as, if I roll a 1, I'm going to scratch one of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. If 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, or 12 come out, then I get to pick a box from there. And this is a 12-sided die. So we got 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we get to pick a number from here. I don't want to pick all the way at the bottom, but I don't want to pick all the way up at the top. And let's go ahead and do 21. So we're going to put $21. And this is going to my emergency fund, you guys. Because as I said, that is super important to me. So $21. Let's do it one more time because I can always pick a smaller number if I'm down here. Let's see. So we got a 6. So 4, 5, 6. Let's go ahead and let's do this 9. We're going to do this 9 because that will mean that we're putting $30 towards my emergency fund. And you guys have probably already seen this. This is from my friend Nita at the Almost Organized Owl. And you guys, if you go onto her coffee, you can get this dashboard for free. So we're going to put this $1 back, put this 10, and this is going to my emergency fund, you guys. This is an amazing amount to go towards my emergency fund, $20.24. And you guys, when this gets to $100, a placeholder will go inside, and the $100 will go into the high yield interest or savings account where I'm earning interest, I should say. So we started on that. How fun is that? All right, now you guys, I told you, I promised you, we're still going to do Georgette. We're still going to do Pop It. So let's go ahead and go to the Life of a Pig Who Wants to Save. And we are on February. So let's go ahead and roll on over to February. We're going to scratch one. And I always tell everybody this because I don't think they really believe me, but I never remember where the scratch offs are on my own challenges. So we're going to go ahead and scratch off. We're going to scratch off 1. If it's less than 5, we're going to scratch off 2. Okay, there's a $2 one. Okay, so I told myself that we're going to scratch off 1 more. We're going to do this one. And a 5. So 7 buckaroos for this side of the February challenge. So let me go ahead and pull $7. So 5, 6, and 7. And then we're going to go ahead and color some too. And we're going to go ahead and color some hearts up there. And we're going to color them different colors this time though. Let me get out some colors. I kind of wanted to keep it Valentine's themey, but do I really care? Does it matter? Probably not. So we're going to go ahead. Oh, we already did purple. We're going to go ahead and do this orange right here. And put in this heart. So that is $5. Then we're going to hold on to this. We're going to do 5, 6, 7, and 8. So we're going to put $8 for this side. So we put quite a bit of money, you guys, but this is all going to debt. That's our goal. So $8. So we're going to go ahead and grab another 10. And so $15 going into Miss Georgette. Let's look in the book and see, can we grab a 20 so that we can get some smaller bills? Let's take a look. Oh yeah, we can definitely. Oh, look at all that change. So 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. How perfect was that? So in Miss Georgette, for the month of February so far, we have got $40 in there. Now let's go ahead and roll on over to our Pop It book. And this is another one of my Savings Challenge books. And oh, we love this one too. So Pop It, we are working on our debt. I don't remember where we're at. Oh, I think we get to start a new one. We sure do, because we had finished this one, so we get to start this one. Oh, we had started this one. This is 1 to 9. $2. So we started it last time. We're going to scratch 1. I don't care what the dollar amount is. We're scratching 1. $1. All right, that's what we're putting for Poppet, $1, because this Poppet book right here is not determined by months. So this could last us, 2 years if you wanted it to last. But it is all low denominations. All of the scratch offs are 1 to 9. And on the coloring challenges, the highest you will see is $10. But of course, the nice thing is if you want to save more money, just use a multiplier. If I had said, okay, I'm going to scratch something and I'm going to double anything, I would have put $2 instead of $1. So I love having that option there. Okay, so now we have got our red binder, our serious adulting binder. Now you're going to see some things in here that have changed because, as I said, life has changed. We are going to move this dice tower over there so it's out of the way. I've got the Year of the Dragon. This is going to my emergency fund. So I'm going to go ahead and scratch one of these. We're going to do this one right here, $1. And that's all I'm going to do because I said I was going to scratch one this time. So $1 is going into the Year of the Dragon. I got this one from Janelle Ray Budgets because I am a dragon. So I thought that was great. And a $200 amount is an amazing amount. Now, this weekend getaway used to be for travel. It is now for emergency fund. So let's go ahead and scratch another one. So $10 going into emergency fund. Perfect. And I know I have another 10 in here, I believe. Yep, I've got another 10, so I'm going to grab this last 20 and put it in there. Just because you start saving for something with a challenge doesn't mean you can't change it. And this next one kind of breaks my heart, but in order to get back to Australia, we've got to get our debt paid off and we've got to get new savings made. So this is Wren's Sydney challenge right here that was going towards Australia. Now it's going to debt. That's just how it is. So let's go ahead and scratch one. So we've got a 7. So, and I don't know how much this challenge is, but whatever it is, it's going to help us get one step closer to Australia, because when our debt is paid off, we're going to be able to save more money. Now, we've got lots of little bills in here, so we're going to go ahead and grab a 10. And how many ones do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. And let's go ahead and switch out 2 more of the 5s. Perfect. So in this challenge so far, going towards debt now instead of Australia, we have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, and 60. Perfect. Now let's see. We've got a brand new challenge. For me, that is. It's not brand new, but it's a Liz sticker challenge. And we're going to hold off on that one just because I'm looking at the money that's left and I want to have some money for the February binder. And sometimes getting these put back in here is challenging for me. I don't know why I get so challenged. So we've got this. It's going to be for debt. We also changed this taco challenge to debt, and we have our A-Bucks and stuff. So this one, I believe, was for my IRA originally, is what I was saving this. It's Raining Tacos. And this is from Here to Their Journey. We're going to go ahead and scratch one taco. If it's less than $10, we'll scratch another one. Okay, so it was $5. All right, let's go ahead and scratch another one. We're going to scratch this one and $2. So 7 buckaroos, and we've got $2 left, or 2 tacos left. Let's see where we're at and make an educated guess or decision on if we should scratch again. So we've got 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80. So that would be $20 more. And we don't have that much money left. So we're going to hold off on that. We're going to hold off until the next challenge on that. And then that will be an extra $100 payment that we can make. Perfect. Let's look. Let's see our bucks right here. So we've got G, A, G, G, D, G, A, D, and G. So as I said, the A-Bucks are still going to Australia. We just restarted this tracker right here. I know it's probably hard to see, but we already colored this in once. And so I decided to, go ahead and reuse it. So we get to add in $3 today, you guys. So 1, 2, and 3. And every dollar adds up. And we will get to Australia, you guys. We will get there. It's just going to take us longer than we had planned. I say everything happens for a reason. And you guys, I truly feel blessed that we were able to do what we did do with the money. And like I said, I can't divulge that. And I know that sounds awful, but at this point I cannot divulge it. But trust me, it was a good thing that we did with the money. So we're going to do 2D, and this used to be for diving for Australia. Now it's back to D for debt. That's what we started. So I think we need one more dollar. Let's take a look, shall we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, and 4. One more dollar, and that'll be a $25 debt payment. And G's are going to remain for garden because, of course, that's still goals. And gosh, it looks like we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I believe that's going to be 25, you guys. Let's take a look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, plus the 5 we did. So yay, 25 bucks going to garden. And that helps us a little bit. That makes our binder not quite as thick. All right, let's go ahead and go to our February binder, shall we? Let's try this again. I started doing the February binder and I messed up. So the first envelope right here has a $55 February, the Violet Challenge. And on the back, you've got a roll and save. Then you've got this cute Valentine's cow. You can see right here, I've already got $3 in it for the $50 challenge. You've got But First Coffee for $55, and the back is a roll and save. Then you've got this fun little cute game right here that's Welcome to Cupid's Corner. Play your way through the little Cupids. And of course, you can play with the dice if you want to. You can pick how many you want to color in, and you've got scratch offs as well, and you get to determine how much each Cupid is. And I didn't do that, so let's go ahead and do that. So each Cupid, I think each Cupid should be $5. That's what we're going to say. So $5. And then we've got another roll and save. We've got a $55 scratch off here, a roll and save. We've got a 50 plus. We've got $10 in that one already, you guys, from our members only. Sneaky savings challenges is what I call those ones. And $35 on the back with a plus, which means there could be fun things on there. We've got another $35, and this is a gummy bear challenge, and we've got $9 in there already. We have got Minnie and Mickey. We've got $4 out of the $45 challenge, and we've got a little Daisy and Donald, and each heart is $1. Now, this side right here, if I have $1 left, I'm going to use this challenge. Or if I've got a couple dollars left and I don't want an IOU, I'm going to fill this challenge without actually rolling it. Then number 9, you guys, is not for debt. Okay, number 9 is not for debt. This is for me. This is Liz and Les, and this is the Bookworm Challenge. And this is for me to get books on Audible. And I'm going to continue doing this one for myself. And we've got the cute little, I'm going to put this on here. I was going to save it, but it's going to go on here because I just love it. I love it. I love it. This is one of my favorite challenges that she's come up with just because I am such a book nerd. There we go. Bookworm. And that is number 9. And what I mean by number 9 is we're rolling a 10-sided dice for this. And then number 10 is rolling over from the January binder. We have got one spot left for number 10. And then we're going to be able to make $100 savings or $100 debt payment. So number 10, once is all we need. Once this one is paid off, then this will become my choice. So if I roll a 10, I get to do any one I want. So let's go ahead and get started. What do we have? We've got 10, 15, 20, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So that's a good amount. I'm pretty happy with that. I think we saved a good amount. So we've got our thing right here. We're going to go ahead and do our 10. Nope, that's the 12-sided dice. Where did my 10-sided dice go? There it is. So we've got our 10-sided dice, and I am going to put it kind of down a little bit so that I can see what it is, because if it rolls right here, I can't see. So let's get started. All right, so we've got a 2. So we're going to go ahead and do the cow again. He's so cute. We're going to scratch right here. So we've got $3. So 1, 2, and 3. We've got a 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is that 7? 1, 2, 3. Yep, 7. This gummy bear one must be popular, huh? So we've got $2. So we're going to go ahead and put $2 in there. All right. We've got 10. Yay, you guys. We get to finish this one. That's what I was hoping would happen today. We're going to move the February binder out of the way because this is going to be an extra $100 debt payment. It was $1, you guys. That's all we needed was $1. Let's see if Marlene knows how to count. So we've got 20, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 1, 2, 3, and 4. I'm missing $1. Why am I missing $1? I don't know. We're going to take 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Yep, I was missing $1 somehow, so I don't know how to count. So $100 is going to debt. Right now, you guys, this is going to Home Depot. And because this is a $100 payment, it is going to knock our mini goal number 1 out. So this is going to Home Depot. And that means we have finished mini goal number 1 and we were on to mini goal number 2. So 10 buckaroos there. 10 buckaroos, 100 buckaroos there. All right, now I just moved the binder into all of the scratch off stuff. So now if I roll a 10, it is my choice. All right, let's get started. So we've got a 3. So 1, 2, and 3. So, but coffee first. Let's do this one. 6 buckaroos. So 5 and 6. We've got a 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, so 50 plus. Let's scratch this one. Double or skip. So if this is $5 or less, we will double. If it is more than $5, then we're skipping. $2, perfect. So $4. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. I was just afraid. I didn't want to have an IOU and I didn't want to use all of my money on one challenge. So we've got an 8. So we go all the way to right here. This is Minnie and Mickey. And we've got 7 buckaroos. So 5, 6, and 7. We've got a 3 all the way back. 1, 2, 3. And we've got but first coffee. And we've got $7. So 5, 6, and 7. And I'm going to go ahead and put this 10 in here so that we've got 2 5s. There we go. We've got a 6. So that was 3, 4, 5, and 6. All right. So here we go again. All right. We got $4. We're going to take a 5, switch it out for that 1. We've got a 0. So my choice, let's see. I like working on challenges and getting them as close to done as possible. That's how I do the my choice. I think we might do this rainbow one. No. Yeah. No, we're going to do the rainbow one. I was thinking about doing a book for me, but we're going to do the rainbow. All right, let's scratch this one. $6. So 5 and 6. And we have $3 left, you guys, and I don't want an IOU. I really don't. IOUs stress me out. And I just realized something, you guys. I have an IOU sitting already in my binder that I forgot about. When Mr. Snowgardener and I played Bingo Live, I didn't have any money to stuff because I hadn't received my paycheck yet. So on the next savings challenge video, we'll go ahead and get that filled out. So let's go all the way back here. We're going to fill in 3 hearts and we're going to color them purple today. So we've got 1 and 2 and 3. I like having this because, like I said, the IOUs, I don't know about you guys that actually do cash stuffing. They kind of freak me out. I don't know why. It really doesn't matter. It's like, you know, maybe it's because I don't want to start off the next savings challenge with not having as much money as I want. I don't know. What do you guys think? Just trying to make sure that's dry. So, you guys, that's it for our savings challenges today. Thank you guys so much for coming along. On the next video, I will give you guys an update on the debt, and we'll also do that IOU, and we're going to do our Christmas binders. So until I see you guys next time, remember to keep on smiling. Bye, everybody.
Step 1, wake up early, gonna rise with the sun. Step 2, get some good, some food in you. Step 3, think real hard about what you want to be. Step 4, everybody just do your thing.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good